In Ukraine, opposition leaders have issued a stark ultimatum to President Viktor Yanukovych. Call early elections within 24 hours or face more popular rage. The boxer-turned-politician Vitaly Klitschko said the opposition would go on the offensive. Demonstrators in Kiev have been warned to prepare for more police action against them. At least 3 people died in the latest violence on the streets of the capital.
There were also unconfirmed rumours that 2 more bodies had been found with signs of torture. The Ukrainian Prime Minister denied the deaths were by the police, saying they did not carry live ammunition. Hundreds of people have been injured, with makeshift hospitals set up close to the scene of the protests.
This demonstration for the time being characterised more by noise than by violence, but there have been clashes overnight. One protester was shot dead, a very serious escalation in the violence.
Fury at the turn this day has taken. You had no right to kill him, this woman screams. In the makeshift hospital, we learn that more have been killed.
The doctors say that they had wounds to their chest, one of them shot directly in the head. We don't know yet what with. It could have been plastic bullets. The Prime Minister says that the riot police are not equipped with live ammunition.
But plastic bullets fired into crowds are clearly dangerous enough. Even if these crowds are brave and push back. No matter the consequences for those unlucky enough to end up in police hands.
The responsibility primarily lies on those leaders of opposition parties who created this situation. And in the course of the coming days, they must clearly state their position. If they support those hoodlums, those extremists and provokers, they should straight up say, yes, we are together.
Protesters have been on the streets here for 2 months now, angry at President Yanukovych's decision to reject a trade pact with the European Union in favour of Russian financial aid. This battle in Kiev, part of a wider struggle between Russia and the West for influence. Even as all of this was going on, the president appealed to protesters to go home. He promised a year of mutual understanding.
In November, government leaders cancelled a trade deal with the European Union in favor of closer ties with Russia. That sent demonstrators and riot police into the streets. Last week, Parliament approved new laws against protesting. That sparked another round of demonstrations over the weekend. At least 70 people were hurt.
Internal pressure is building on President Yanukovych too. Protest leaders have given him an ultimatum: either solve the crisis within 24 hours by calling elections or face more popular rage.
We have 24 hours left to walk this path. If this does not happen, I can only tell you what I will do. I will not be able to live with shame. Tomorrow we will march forward together. If it's a bullet to the head, then it's a bullet to the head.
Opposition leaders set the deadline after a meeting with the government failed to produce results. Until then, they have urged protesters to stay in Independence Square and avoid clashes with police.
The United States has threatened to impose sanctions against Ukraine if violence against protesters continues.
We will continue to consider additional steps, as I said, including sanctions in response to the use of violence. We continue to urge President Yanukovych and his government to protect the democratic rights of all Ukrainians, including the right to peaceful protest. And if we have to take additional steps, we will.